Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name's Chris. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me for Freecell Games 526, 527 and 528. I'm going to take you through how I solve Freecell Games, basically by explaining and showing you what I think and do as I'm solving it. For instructions on how to play the game, please have a look at the description of this video. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so I've been scanning this. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm sort of thinking put this queen up, which seems a bit counterintuitive, but if I do that I can put this 10, 9, 8, 7 and 8 across to here. I can also put this jack across to here, and if I had have waited I could put that 8 and put the queen over there. Okay, so what else have we got? We've got this red 7 here. What would that do for me? Black 2 clubs, that's going to go to there, that's no good. I can bring the queen down, I've just seen that. So that could put the jack across to there. Alright, so that's not moving, that's not moving. I have that there, black 10 there. So if I put that up there, I can move that across to there. I have a black 10, which gets me that black 10 over to here, 8 over to here. I can put the 6 and the 5 down. That gets me the queen to there if I wanted to. I don't. So that's alright. I'm going to put these up here to make the column for the moment and see what we get. So that goes across to there. This comes to here. Jack comes down to here. Alright, so I've got a couple of 2s here. So I'm going to put that 2 there and we'll just see what we can do. So if I put that there and put the 5 up, I get the 2 of diamonds across. Okay. So 8 comes across to here. King across. Put the queen across to there. I am going to put this 6 across to here to put the 4 down and the 3 across to here. Move the king across. I can move this 5 to there. I can bring this 3 of spades down, get that to 2 over there and put the 6 onto here. From there I can put the 7 over to here, put the 4 down and the 3. So I've got a couple of columns and a couple of spare spots. I can put this 8 over to here. Actually, if I bring this 8 down and put the 7 across to here, I'm in a better position, especially if I put this 6 across to here, 5, and put the king up. Alright, king comes down. There's a fair bit to happen in this one, but I think if I put that there, I can move this 8, 10, queen, and 8 back to there. So that gives me all of that. I can put this, there's no point, I was going to say I can put this 4 over here, but there's absolutely no point, but I can do this 4, which there is a point to, so that gets me all of that. So all the columns are looking pretty good, except for this one, so let's start with this and see if we can get that 10 across. We can't. 9, 8, 7, 10, king. I'm going to put this 9 across, 10 and 9, and that is puzzle 526 done as far as I can see. Alright, let's do puzzle 527. King, queen. I can put this 3 across onto the 4, the 2 onto here, queen onto the king, jack over to here and the 4 across. What that's done for me is it's actually got me an ace up there. I can put this 3 across to here, but more importantly I can put this queen up and then put the queen and the jack to there, which gets me this 10. Put the queen down and I have a spare column. More importantly, if I go through this one, I can put this here and then put the 10 across to here. So I'm going to put the jack over here, so that just gets that out of the way. Okay, so 4, 4, 4, 5, so 6 can come across to here. Gonna do it, yeah, I'll put this king up here. I'm going to put the 3 of clubs up. The reason for that is I can put that jack across and the 3 of spades across. 8, 5, 10, so that's not really that helpful. King, ace. I'm going to put these 2 up. The 3 will go up. I'm going to put the 3 of spades over here. 3 of hearts goes up and the 4 of diamonds comes across. No, it doesn't, because that's not actually there. I'll bring the 6 of diamonds down because I'm a goose. That didn't work out. Alright, so what else are we going to do? We've got the 10 there, that's no point. 6, 6, 6, 5, 10, so no. It's funny how we make mistakes, we then get into concentration mode. I am going to put these two up here. 9 comes across to here, 8 comes across to here. I can then bring the 7 and 6 back down with the 5 coming across to here and the 4. So I got there eventually in terms of what I wanted to do, which clear this column, but geez, it was hard work. Alright, so king across 7, that gets a 2. I won't put the 3 of diamonds up. So the 2 of spades is my next sort of goal. I've got to figure out whether it's worth pursuing. And I think it is, especially if I do this here, 10, jack down 10, 7, 9 across, 8 and 7 down. So this is making me feel better. So that goes across to there. 5 comes across to that 6, 9 to there. I'm going to focus on this column here because I think it's my last column. 7, 8, and to me that looks like 527's done. Okay, 528. Play. Couple of aces here, which is interesting. Two aces here, so it's interesting how this one's actually come out. Just from a point of view of, I can put this 3 across to here, I put this king up, 3 across, king up, 5 across, jack across to there. I'm going to bring this king back down so I get at that queen, and I can put this 4 across to here. So that's no good. No 2s, which is interesting. So there's a 2 here, but I have, oh yeah, I can do that. So I put the 2 up, the 10 comes down, the 9 comes down to there. If I put this 4 up, I get to the 8 and the 7, and I can put this 4 across to here, which effectively means if I had enough space, I could get to there. I'm going to put this 3 up, because I can get the king and queen back down. I'm still short to moving that jack across. Okay, so 7, don't put that there, so no, I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. 6 is there, can't do anything with that. 3 of diamonds doesn't go anywhere. 7 would be up there, so that's no good. 7 is there, queen. I am going to do this column here. Reason B, I get these 2 6s and I get this 5 across. So what that does for me is that I can put 8 down, 7 onto the 8 and the king across, and that gets me the 2 of clubs. Alright, so if I put that 8 up, put that 5 across to there and bring the 8 back down, 3 of clubs can go up. If I do these 2, I get the 7 and the 5, but the 5 doesn't go. So the 3, 4, so that would be, okay, so this here, 3, 4, 4 comes down, bring the 7 across to here. I am very close to the wind at the moment. 6 comes across to here, I can bring that 6 across to here and the 4 back to here, bringing this 9 down. If I did that, I can do that, move those to there. No, sorry about the noise in the background, it's bin day. Okay, so that 8 comes across to here, 7, 9, jack, and that goes to there. So now I've got that 9 to there, so I can put that 4 across, because I've got to get to this 2. I should be able to move 3, 3, 3, bring this queen down, jack up, jack 10, put the 4 of clubs up, queen across, 9 across. Just a 6 here now. So to get to that 6, I need to get this 10 out, so I can bring this jack down, 10 out. 7 comes across, 10, and king across to there. Alright, so that's the puzzles 526, 527, and 528 done. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time, bye for now.